What's up, everybody? Finally back after a little bit of a hiatus. So this video is actually going to be a new one, at least for me, and it's going to be kind of cool. I think so. But my friend Nick, I built his computer. I can't remember. I think it about 4 or 5 months ago, something like that, and maybe a little longer. And I did it as a favor because I don't want to charge my friends, and plus I can't. But I wanted to do him a favor and help him out. And so his computer is randomly shutting off now. It wasn't at first, but now it's just randomly shutting off. I tried to download Cinebench twice, and it just shut off. He said he was getting an error saying it was overheating. So I'm going to try and duplicate some tests, maybe like stress test the CPU, maybe the GPU, and then possibly maybe say change out the thermal paste and see if that helps, things like that. But we're going to try and figure this out, see if we can't help a friend out, and get a video done in the process. But yeah, let's jump right in. Okay, so I have his computer hooked up to this monitor, and so we're going to see if we can't pull it up, trying to recreate the issue, maybe get it to display the error that it was showing at first, because I want it to give me an error, something I can start with, because if it just randomly shuts off, it might be a little bit more serious, but we're going to try and get this figured out. So let's go ahead and power it on. Alright, so fans come on. It's making a weird sound. So it has it made like a crackling sound. I'm wondering if his radiator or his pump is bad and it's not flowing the liquid like it should. Okay, so as you can see, comes on, shows up, and works just fine. But we're going to see if we can get it to give us an error, crash, something. But we're going to try and get this figured out. Okay, so much stuff opens at once, and I'm kind of okay for that because it blocks the... Okay, so let's do this. Cinebench. Okay. And I do want to also get hardware monitor so I can monitor temperatures. So I'm going to see if I can get that downloaded before it shuts off. Okay, so I did forget to tell you what hardware he has. So he has a Ryzen 7 5800X with a GTX 1070. So it's not like super high end. His processor is good. His GPU is actually bottlenecking his processor. So his GPU has to work a little bit harder, and his CPU works a little bit less. So I don't know if his CPU is just overworking itself or if the GPU is overworking itself, trying to kind of keep up. But it hasn't crashed yet, which is definitely a good sign, and I've been downloading stuff. So that's a good sign. That's something that I definitely am happy for. So let's see if we can't figure this out and monitor the hardware as we do this. Yeah, I'm downloading 2 things at once, and it's not crashing. It's not giving me any messages, any errors, anything like that. So I don't know what's going on with it, or why it's crashing. It's just a very odd situation. There it goes. There it goes. Okay. This is really odd. So I don't know. I think I'm going to check the thermal paste, and if I see something kind of off, I'll kind of bring you guys back in and kind of fill you in on what's going on, because I don't know. I don't understand it. It's a little weird. It doesn't give any messages. It just shuts off. So it might be a heat error, because we did have one issue before where it was kind of messing up, and we changed out the power supply and figured out that wasn't it. And it was a driver error. So I might need to try and update his BIOS. I might need to try and check for updates and driver updates. But first I'm going to check the thermal paste on the CPU and kind of go from there. Alright, so I got the cooler off, and thermal paste didn't look that bad. It wasn't super dry. I mean, it still had like some tackiness to it, and it didn't look too bad. I mean, it was covering the entire die of the actual processor. So we're gonna replace it. I am using my XTM50 from Corsair, and I love that stuff. I use it on both my computers. But we're going to try and just replace that thermal paste, put it back together, power it on, and see if anything different happens. See if it still shuts off. If it does, on to something different. All right, got it figured out. So it's this pump. This pump's going out. It's that crackling sound is going to be the pump. It's struggling to force the water through the tubes and through the radiator to cool it off. Yeah. So let's kind of take a listen and kind of see, and you'll know what I mean when you hear it. Power this on, and I want you to hear what I'm talking about. You hear that? Yeah, that is the pump. I think the pump is going out because it's crackling, making funny sounds, things like that. So I'm gonna kind of jump over to the screen, and I will show you guys what I mean whenever I say about 100 degrees. So let's jump on over. Okay. So we're getting back in. Got to do this quick because I don't want to fry his CPU. So we're gonna do this quick. I'm gonna blur out his name because I don't want his name on here. Oh, it immediately shut off. Okay. So yep. I'm not gonna be able to get this figured out because, or at least show you guys, because yeah, I don't want to fry a CPU, so I'm not going to keep trying. But yeah, so that's it. We figured it out. All right, guys. So we got it figured out for Nick. Kind of sucks just because his cooler has gone out. Hopefully he has either like the protection Best Buy offers, or he can go through the manufacturer if he wants to do that, or he can just buy another one and I can install it today. But I'm gonna get in touch with him, let him know, and kind of go from there. But yeah, this is kind of a troubleshooting thing. So hopefully you got like some tips and stuff like that. So if yours is like randomly shutting off or having issues, download Hardware Monitor, download Cinebench, or download like a tester. I'll leave a couple links down below where you guys can go and check that out. But if you guys enjoyed this or learned something, or just enjoy my videos, just leave a like, possibly subscribe. You don't have to, but definitely helps out the channel. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys stopping by, enjoying this with me, and learning a thing or two. But until next time though, love y'all. Stay blessed.